All right, I am live. Welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am here to do a reading for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or any other placement in your chart that has Earth, or even if you don't, it's my intention there's something in here for you, for everyone. And yeah, my readings are timeless. So whenever you come across this is the right time for you. I have chosen 3 cards from Wisdom of the Oracle, and I will be clarifying with some other decks. And I have let the universe choose a song for you. And the title of the song is Once a Day. And this is one of my favorite songs ever. And it's all about loving, connecting with others. And, like things happen in life. It's, we hit bumps in the road. We have our painful moments, and it's important to spend time caring for and appreciating and having gratitude for the people in our lives who really make us feel good, who show us love, who are there for us. And it's so perfect for this reading. We start with blessed. And this card is like, expect the unexpected. This is the universe showering you with blessings, pretty amazing blessings, actually. And I think it's because you are in the process of releasing resentments, old hurts. You are coming together with people. You are mending things. You are letting go of old hurts, of, kind of the victim consciousness. You did this to me. You're seeing your part in things and coming to terms with whatever has gone down between you and whoever. And coming to a new level. And this could be about, sometimes it's mending things so that you can move on, so you're not stuck to those people, to those situations anymore, that it energetically allows you to be open to new things. And that could be a part of what's going on here. But it could also be that getting on a new wavelength with people is refortifying the connection, because then we have soulmates. And this can be about a romantic connection where, things happened, you split up, you were, in a place of strife and conflict and whatever. And this is you two coming back together equally to reach this new level. And it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be friend, a family member, anybody where there's someone important in your life who has taught you something really quite profound, because it's helped you to raise your consciousness to the next level. You have learned something really important. And I think that something is about that it's holding on to the old resentments, to those feelings that keep you stuck, hold you back, it's not worth it. It's kind of had this reverberating effect in your life, where it affects the other things in your life as well. And there's been this feeling of like, I don't like where my life has been. And so you're coming out of that. You're having this huge awakening, this epiphany. And what that's doing is that's raising your vibration. It's putting you into this place of you're opening your valve to all the blessings that the universe wants to give you. And so you're able to receive. And it's sort of it's I think of it a little bit like the universe rewarding you for for getting past your stuff, for getting over yourself, basically. But there's another, I also have this sense of that the universe is always trying to shower us with blessings. But when we're in a place of stress, conflict, any kind of constrictive feelings that close us off, that closes our valve, then the good stuff can't come in. And so, it's almost like it's a reward, but it's not like personal, like, yes, you did it, here you go. It's more like you're opening your valve again, and the universe is like, yay, now you can receive what I've been trying to give you. But it's like you've had your umbrella that it's just kind of poured off and hasn't been able to get to you. So this is really great. And yeah, once a day, hug somebody, love somebody. And in the song, he says, we will all rise up. And I feel like this is just, you're in a place now where you're moving to the next level within yourself. You're done playing the victim. You're like taking responsibility for yourself. And rather than being in this place of needing to be right, you're like, you're the word you're putting instead you're making the priority be that you want to be happy rather than being right. So yeah, because everybody has their own truth, everybody has their own perspective. And when you can kind of get that broader view and see that that it always takes two to tango, there's always a dynamic. There's that sometimes you're not right as much as you might feel like you should be or you want to be. So anyway, let's clarify with the good tarot. We have 2 of air. This can be about a stalemate. This can be about options. There's more to this card, but I'll pick my other ones and then look. And messenger of fire. I think it's part of it is coming out of that stalemate with whoever you've been stuck in something with someone. And this is you coming out of that and being like, okay, I want to move forward passionately in a way that it's going to bring all new, fresh energy into the situation, into the relationship. Yeah, I don't think this is releasing something from the past. I think it's, like I said, refortifying, breathing new life into that connection. And 2 of earth. Yeah, 2s are about finding balance, or the need to find balance. And we have the 2s. Both of these 2s are like, I think coming to terms with the situation is helping you to come into that balance with one another. And also this card particularly speaks about work. So this could be somebody that you work with. It could be somebody that or you've worked with in the past, or as you mend things, you're able to come together and collaborate, put both of your ideas on the table and build something out of that, something that's really fulfilling for both of you. The Two of Air, though. Let me look at my book real quick, because I know there's uncertainty and considering options. Yeah, I think there was a sense of uncertainty, and you were trying to figure out, like, do I hang on to my ego and my need to be right, or do I let bygones be bygones? And that you have come, you will come, or you are coming, or have come to this place of feeling kind of uncertain, but then realizing, once this is probably you taking the first step, and then it completely, the other person is like, because you're not showing up, with your fists in the air. You're like, hey, I'm waving the white flag. Let's figure this out. And they're just like, oh, okay, taking the ball and running with it, grabbing the baton from you. Or better to say, like, they're like, here, let's both run with the baton. Because it's very, there's definitely this sense of this coming together and really being on the same page and collaborating, finding that balance together once again. Let's look at the Oracle Tarot. Caring for yourself. This situation had you up in your head. So often when we're feeling resentment, when we're feeling pain, loss, some kind of conflict, it knocks us out of whack, gets us all up in our head. And it's very common to kind of, when you're not feeling good emotionally, mentally, then you don't care for yourself physically as well. And this is about getting back into balance within yourself, caring for yourself so you can get yourself out of these crap circles that you've been stuck in. There's quite a deep groove, and you're like, okay, need to work on smoothing that groove over. And that starts by caring for yourself physically and mentally and emotionally, all the ways in which you've kind of neglected yourself. Loving union and teamwork. Yeah. It's opening you up to another two, to coming together. And this is, teamwork and harmonious partnership. Yeah, you're releasing, you're coming together in a new way. And the teamwork thing, there's some kind of sense of working with one another, starting some kind of something. And reflection, Six of Cups. Yeah, this can be about, thinking back on the past, looking in the cupboard of your heart. Maybe you've lost some cups, but you still have quite a lot to give. And rather than looking at what's been lost, you're looking at what's been gained. You're looking at the good times. You're looking at all the reasons why you came together with this person in the first place. And that's, you're getting the warm fuzzies for remembering all those good reasons, all those reasons why you ultimately love them, and also that they've seeing how much they've helped you change within yourself, um, helped you go to the next level. The Master. Oh, and this is Osho Zen, by the way. This deck. Yeah, the Master doesn't hold on to resentments. The Master is at peace. The Master taps into his intuition. The moon often represents intuition to me. And we kind of, this is a full moon. So this is very bright. It illuminates things that might have been dark before. It gives you a better idea of what happened, where you're at, where you want to be. It's about tapping into your wisdom and doing the healing. Healing all the different parts that were out of balance. And that ultimately allows you to open your heart and to love more fully, to love yourself, to love the other person, to just love what is, rather than fighting against how things were in favor of how you thought things should be. This heart opening is allowing you, it's healing you, and it's healing the situation. It's healing this relationship, this connection. And politics. This is such an interesting card to me. Interesting too. It's somebody wearing a false mask, or wearing a mask. That they're covering up bad intentions. I mean, on the one hand, this could be around, we've got the rattlesnake here. There's something kind of worrisome, and it could be that this is how things were in the past, that you felt that someone was they were not being honest. They were hiding something. They were being deceptive in some way. And through this healing, through tapping into your wisdom, you're starting to understand that, like, you can see things better. You can see more clearly. With your heart open, you're not quite so, your heart and your intuition. You're much more in balance. You're much more connected to your higher power. And you know that you're going to be able to see this very clearly. If someone shows up and they're not in your corner, they're not for you, it's very easy to walk away because of having done the healing. Maybe you weren't able to walk away in the past. This could also be, I'm kind of feeling like that this person and their deception reflected that back to you. And you started to realize that maybe you weren't so on the up and up. Where were you deceiving them or deceiving yourself? Where were you wearing a mask? Or, like, there was kind of a mirroring effect here. And this is a part of the healing that you're doing, is you're like, okay, like it wasn't all them. I had something to do with this as well. It's so interesting because when I pick the Osho Zen, very often it plays out opposite. Like this is, even though this was the last card I chose, I feel like this is where you were. But then doing the healing brings you to this place of wisdom. It's sort of like how Yoda talks. It's not a straight sentence. Okay, so where am I at? I want to pick from my rune cards. Harvest. This is the bounty. This is you putting in the work and receiving the rewards from it. It's no mystery that the blessings are coming in, because you have allowed yourself to open up to do the healing. And this is a natural byproduct of that. Partnership. Yeah. Coming together in a whole new way. Seeing how much you both have to bring to the table. Finding that balance within that partnership. Being able to collaborate, being able to honor each other's differences. Knowing that you each bring something different. I guess I already said that. Bring something different to the table. And so it's like their strengths make up for your weaknesses, and your strengths make up for their weaknesses. And together you're that much stronger as a whole. And signals. It's kind of this, with the bird having this, what makes me think of an olive branch. It's like, this is probably you being like, hey, like I was saying, let's let this go. Let's come to terms. Let's mend this. I want you to know that I honor you exactly as you are. And you're sending a new signal to them. And they're like, okay, yeah, green light. Wow, okay. So let me go with the Spirit Animal Oracle. Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. Time to let go of those resentments, those hurts that need to be a victim. You're not a victim. Everything that happens in your life, it always comes back to you. And this wisdom that you're gaining through caring for yourself is allowing you to see that. Scarab Beetle Spirit, magic works through you. Oh, God, look at that. I love insects. They're so cool. Scarab Beetle. That one's especially beautiful. Magic works through you. Because as I was saying, you are releasing, you're opening your valve, you're raising your vibration. Your consciousness is rising. You're gaining this wisdom, you're doing this healing, and that is letting the magic flow. the universe is blessing you. And everything will just become more and more magical as you go. Frog spirit, clear out the clutter. Yep. Yep. Clear out all those things that hold you back, that hold you down, that keep you stuck. And let the magic happen. Let things go so that the magic can happen with this person who is meant to be. Wait, where'd it go? Where'd you go? There you are. Soulmate, partnership. This person, you are destined to be in this life together for a very long time. This is not just a passing soulmate where you learn something and then go your separate ways. This is a very strong connection. Yeah. It's so great. I love this reading. Okay. That's it. That's it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. I wish you very well on this journey towards your soulmate. If you're not there yet, it's going to be amazing. And it might take a little bit of courage to wave that white flag. But I think you're going to get to that point where you're like, you just know it's what you have to do. And it feels the most right. And once you break that ice, it's that river is gonna flow. Yes, it will. Okay. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and tomorrow, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe.